For the future, we're mostly excited about oneAPI really becoming a community effort. Part of our roles is of course also help the entire community move towards parallel processing. The benefits that will bring is that we will be able to solve scientific problems that we thought would take 50 years before we could approach, and now we might be able to do that in 5 years. Having access to language where it's easy to use, but they will also retain their CPU versions and the same code base. I think that's going to be what the carrot that we'll require to get them to adopt this.
Codeplay's contributions to oneAPI probably extend back quite a long way in terms of the time that we spent defining the SYCL standard. So we defined the SYCL standard, we proved that it could work, and we proved that it would work on a variety of architectures. So the oneAPI leverages that work. We've been working very closely with Intel to develop a version of oneAPI that will run on the CUDA platform. And that, I think, is really useful to developers who want to be able to switch from CUDA, which is only going to work on one kind of GPU, to the open oneAPI system, because you can, in steps, do the porting. Or you can write just once in SYCL and run it on all of the different platforms. Another thing that we're doing is oneAPI can run on lots of different processors. So we work with processor vendors who very quickly want to be able to leverage all of this open standard ecosystem. So the low-level layer of oneAPI is called level 0. So this is part of the specification for oneAPI. Level 0 is the very low level running to the hardware. So we actually have a product which we sell to processor companies called Compute Auto. And currently it supports OpenCL, and SYCL is based on OpenCL originally. And what we're doing is we're adding level 0 support. So when we use DPC++ on top of level 0 and remove the OpenCL layer, then actually we can bring that to lots of other processors very, very quickly.
As we start using the oneAPI, we'll show how the unique benefits that oneAPI brings for the heterogeneous architecture. Our expertise with FPGAs and CPUs will also help us identify the gaps, and so we can come back and deliver requirements to hone the oneAPI architecture and the software APIs that can be closely tuned towards supporting these architectures specifically for data acceleration workloads.
I think the future of oneAPI is very, very exciting, because if we all work together, we're going to achieve a lot more. If the software developers build out a standards-based ecosystem, then those software developers are going to be able to run on any platform. That's got to be a good thing. And if the processor companies align around oneAPI, then they won't have to port all of the software to their system. They can just focus on the things that they're good at. So I think this is a really exciting time.